A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 7, verses 11 to 17. Jesus went to a town called Nain, accompanied by his disciples and a great number of people. When he was near the gate of the town, it happened that a dead man was being carried out for burial, the only son of his mother, and she was a widow. And a considerable number of townspeople were with her. When the Lord saw her, he felt sorry for her. "Do not cry," he said. Then he went up, put his hand on the bier, and the bearers stood still, and he said, "Young man, I tell you to get up." And the dead man sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him to his mother. Everyone was filled with awe and praised God, saying, "A great prophet has appeared among us. God has visited his people." And this opinion of him spread throughout Judea and all over the countryside. The Gospel of the Lord. Here Jesus, as he was going into the town called Nain, he felt compassion for a woman who had lost her husband and is now lost her only son. Now, the feeling of compassion is not easy to have for somebody else, because intrinsically, by our own natures, we often only feel pain for the struggles that we have. We only feel pain for those to whom we love, our children, our parents. It is very difficult for us to empathize with the pain of others. But here we see that Jesus felt the pain of this mother who had lost husband and is now losing her only son. And he felt the intense need to do something for her and to fix things. Today I had gone to church, and in church I saw a man who was on a wheelchair, and I thought I would just help him go up the stairs, push him up the stairs on the wheelchair and take him to the pew that was allocated for him. And I thought I was doing good by being compassionate. But on the way, he had wants to go to the bathroom, and I have no idea how people in wheelchair go to bathrooms, but as we entered the gents, he said that he had his urinal in the bag that was hung on the handle of his wheelchair. He asked me to get out the urinal, open the cap, and give it to him. Of course, I didn't feel very clean doing that, but I did it for him anyway. And then after he had done what he went into the toilet to do, he asked me to pour away his urine into the urinal that was there. And I did it, and then he gave it back to him, and he wanted to wash it. He washed it, and then I had to close the cap again and put it into his bag. Throughout the entire episode, I wasn't feeling very hygienic or clean, especially in this time where we are told to be very careful with our hygiene with COVID-19. But I did it anyway. Although I did it in my heart, I was thinking to myself, if this man wants to come to church, doesn't he understand that it is an inconvenience that he's giving to others, having to go to the bathroom and all that? And there was compassion initially, but then there was no empathy, there was no understanding of him, why he wanted to come to church, and I really don't know his real needs. But here I was judging somebody who was clearly in a worse position than me, and I couldn't even do a simple thing like that for him. So it goes to show how each of us doesn't really, it's so difficult for us to empathize, to feel compassion for others. And we start to think to ourselves, why is he a burden to me? Why is he causing me burden? Even for that one little bit of thing that I could have done happily for him, I found it a struggle. So let us think deeply and think about how we need to be like Jesus and feel other people's pain. Feel how the mother who had lost her only son and didn't have a husband, how the kind of pain she must be feeling. And let us be happy about helping these kind of people out. Let us be happy about helping somebody who doesn't have an opportunity to ease ourselves standing up as a man. He couldn't do that, and I couldn't even help him with his dignity. I mean, I did help him, but it was a difficult task for me, and it's something I need to reflect more and try to overcome my resistance to being compassionate, to being empathetic to others. That is my thought for today. Have a nice day.